Welcome to the video. In this video, we are going to talk about cloud router, and this is second part. And in this, we see how VPC network peering will behave when we use it with cloud router and all VPN thing. So first of all, I will show you the diagram so you will get a better picture. So suppose there are two projects, project one and project two, and there are two networks, network A and network B. And network B is attached to your on-prem via VPN. It can be attached to another VPC. Anywhere it can be attached via VPN. It can even attach to a different cloud provider also via VPN. I am supposing that we are taking VPN as an example. So suppose now this VM like this network are able to reach on-prem network or anything via VPN. Now suppose you have one more network and it also want to reach your on-prem or different connection over a VPN. So there are two options, whether we create a new VPN here and do all the things, but it will create cost so much because we cannot create new VPN ever for if we want to reach on-prem again and again in each VPC. So what we can do, better we do the VPC peering. So what we'll do, we will do the VPC peering between both these networks, like network A and network B. Then network A can able to reach the on-prem and on-prem able to reach network A. So there are some precautions, something that we need to discuss, what we need to know. So when you do peering, there are some options in the peering, like so this network A to network B, you have to tick the import and exporting routes. When you create the VPC connection, there is an option, you have to click on that. And same here also to peering to B2A importing and exporting routes. So we will see, I will tell you how basically it looks in console. So theory. So to provide a path from the paired VPC network to the on-premises network. So this is our paired VPC network to the on-premise network. What we have to do, a network administrator from the local VPC network enable custom route export. So basically this is the local VPC network. It enable custom route export. So basically export means it is exporting all the custom routes which is receiving. It is receiving from here. The custom routes are coming and it will exporting to this network, and the network administrator from the peered VPC network enable custom route import. And this is the network administrator from this network will enable custom route import so that it can import the routes. So it is exporting and it is importing. After that, to provide a path from the on-premise network to the peered VPC network, a network administrator for the local VPC network must configure cloud router custom advertising mode on the cloud router that manage BGP session for VPN tunnel interconnect or anything. So in this specific network, the person who is managing this, he has to go into the cloud router. He has to enable custom route advertisement. Custom means that routes which are not present or you want to share specific routes to the on-prem. So in this, you go to the configuration and enable that. I will show you on the console. It will easy to understand, and the content of those custom advertised routes must include the subnet IP ranges of the peered subnet network. So when you enable custom route, you have to just provide the IP address range from these subnets. And important, like this is very important thing, cloud router doesn't advertise received peering routes when using default advertisement mode. So suppose cloud router, you have a cloud router and it will not advertise any routes received from peered until you use custom one, which we have discussed here. So same thing, if you want to advertise any routes, first of all you have to create peering connection and you have to click that checkbox of export and import button, and after that you have to create custom advertisement. So let's go on to the console. I know it is little bit confusing. You will get to know what I'm trying to say. I'm in my console. This is the same setup which we have used in previous video. I haven't changed anything as of now. So let me tell you in simple terms what we are doing. We have a GCP VPC and it has a one subnet, and on the other side we have one more VPC. It has two subnets, and we have a VPN tunnel established between both the VPC, this VPC and my first VPC. You can check out my previous video for the context of this video, so it will easy to understand. Now the issue is that suppose there is a one more VPC and it also want to reach this VPC. So what we can do, first of all, we can peer this both VPC, and after that traffic can move. So we'll move step by step. So first step is create a peering connection. So we will go here, we will click on VPC network peering. We will click on create connection and continue. We have to give a name. So let's give to GCP VPC to second VPC. We have to select our which VPC is our that is GCP VPC and what is our paired VPC network integrated in the same project. This is our second VPC for testing. And this one is very important, exchange IP before custom routes. So as of now in our GCP VPC, our cloud router is there. So basically what we are going to do, we are going to export custom routes. So we will click on this button, export custom routes, so that it can share custom routes to another VPC. So let's click on create. So let's create another connection. As we know, peering is two-way, not a single way. We have to create connection from both sides. We will click on continue and let's call it like another VPC to GCP VPC. And here is our network. Second VPC for testing. This is our local network, and the peer network will be this time this one. In this time, we want to import custom routes. So we say send us the custom routes if you have any, and click on create. So we can say peering is active now. So let's go to VPC networks and we have to go this VPC and let's go to routes and let's see if there any routes are coming. So let's select any another region. So let's go to Mumbai region and click on view. And there are so many routes, better to filter the route. Let's copy this IP 192.168.1.0 and let's paste this here. So we can see we are importing two routes from two tunnel routes. So now what we can do, I have created some VMs in this. So this is my paired VPC India VM. So let's try to SSH into this and try to create a connection. Log in into my paired India VM. So what will I do? I will send traffic to this VM. This is in second project and it is a part of VPN. And it is a second project and it is in here. So I will copy this IP. I will go here and I will try to ping. What do you think, I am able to ping or not? Let's see. See, I have the connection, but I am still not able to ping. I am getting the routes in my route table, but I am not able to ping. Maybe something is missing. Let's see, the connection is right. Let's go to our router and let me refresh this. My second project router, and let's click on learn routes and see what we're getting. We are getting only one route and advertise also. Only two routes. We are advertising the routes, but still it is we are not seeing any routes. But we still like we are seeing the route, but we are not able to ping. Like it is dropping the traffic. So what we can do now? The issue is that we are not able to see the routes because of cloud router. As I told you, we have to use custom advertisement. So let's go to cloud router and click on edit. As of now, you can see advertised routes. So there are two options. Advertise all routes visible to cloud router. That is okay. That is default one. It is advertising all the routes which is specific to this VPC. But if you want to advertise routes from a paired VPC, we have to click on this create custom routes. After that, you create this button. Click on this button. You will get two options. Advertise all subnets visible to the cloud router. It will same to this only. I want yes. I want to advertise all routes visible to my cloud router, that is this one, but I want to add a custom range also. So in the custom range, what we are going to do, I am going to go second VPC. I will find my Mumbai region subnet IP address range. So if we go to Mumbai, it will be I think at last or at first. So here it is the range 10.60.160.0.0/20 Asia South 1, which is the paired VPC. I will go here. I will add the range. I will click on done. I will add one more range. There is one more VM here that is in US Central 1. I will go to my VM again. I will find US Central 1 option. This is the range for US Central 1. I will click done here. And before I do, we are seeing we are not able to ping. So as of now, what is happening? Our this VPC, like second VPC, this specific VM getting routes of like this VPC network. It is getting like we have seen in the routing table also, the routes are there, but issue is that our cloud router is not advertising our VPC IP range to this VPC. Like, it doesn't know. You can see if we see learn routes, we are getting only one range. So if even if the traffic is coming here, it doesn't know how to go back. There is no route to go back. That's why traffic is getting dropped. As soon as we add our custom ranges here as this ranges, this VPC ranges, it will create a route to send the return traffic. So let's click on save, and let's go to here and let's see. You see, as soon as I add, I'm able to get the ping. So this is what I'm trying to say. Now if you go come here and click on refresh, you can see we are getting both ranges 128 and 160. So that's why we have to create custom advertisement. So if we go back to our diagram and you can see what is happening here, we are getting the routes of this VPC like your on-prem route here, but you are when you try to send traffic, there is no route to return. Like in cloud advertisement, like in cloud router, we haven't mentioned how to return, like send the traffic back to this. That's why if we try to send the traffic also, there is no route and it will get dropped. That's why once we add the custom advertisement, like custom routes, it will get to know, oh, okay, if I need to go reach this VM, I need to use this specific route. Once we add the routes, it will start working. So let's go back and we can see it is working fine as of now. And if we try want to reach this VM like 10.160.0.3 and we have some VMs running here. So let's go to on-prem VM Mumbai. This is my one VM on-prem VM Mumbai. If I try to ping this, see I'm able to ping. This is my paired one 10.160. And if I go to this VM, let me retry this. If I try to send traffic from US Central, and let's click on ping, I am able to ping. You can see it is working fine. Now what we have to do, one more thing, let's log in into this central VM and see whether it works or not as of now. Central VM, I will try to reach this IP, Mumbai IP. Let's go with Mumbai IP. So what do you think I'm able to reach or not? Let's click on ping. It will not, traffic is not going. Any idea why it is not going? Like if you see this range, sorry, 10.188.28.0.3, and if we go to routers, we can see we are getting this range in destination IP range. Like there is a path to reach there, but it is dropping the traffic. Maybe you know the answer, or let's try one more thing. Okay, now let's try to ping this IP from our on-prem VM. So I am trying to reach paired VPC central VM from our on-prem VM. Let's go to Mumbai, and this is my Mumbai VM. Let's try to ping. See, I'm not able to ping. Something is wrong. Maybe you already know what I'm trying to say. Because if you see my previous video, you know what is why it is not able to ping. The issue is that our VPC is second VPC. Okay, the VPC that has been like in which our cloud router is there. Let's go into this VPC. It is regional, so it can only share regional routes. I hope you understand. So it is regional. So basically, it will share Mumbai route only from this subnet. Like south one is Mumbai, and same for this also. So here is it my India VM that is in the same location. So it will share only this paired route, not all the routes. That's the beauty of cloud router. Even we have custom like shared this is network 10.128 via custom route, but still it is not able to reach. Not this VM can reach the VPN connection like on our on-prem, and the on-prem cannot reach this until we make our VPC global. So like that's the thing. If you sometimes stuck, and you can first of all have to check the thing like what is the configuration of your VPC, whether it is regional or global. If it is global, still not reaching your peer networks, you can just go to VPC network pairing and check whether you are importing or exporting custom routes. So if you are a paired VPC, you see are you importing, and if you are or you are exporting the correct routes, importing the correct routes. Like this, you have to check. After that, even you are doing this also, you have to go to router and you have to check whether are you advertising the routes. Like as I've told you, you can click on edit and you can change the custom range. Are you advertising the range? If not, you have to fix that. And until you fix that, it will not work. That's you have to go step by step, and these are the steps which is mentioned here also. So first you have to enable custom route import export on the VPC pairing. Then you have to go to custom route advertisements. Then and like this. And like here it is using global dynamic routing, but here it is using regional routing. So there's all the things we need to take care, and it is a little bit complex, but if you create a flow chart, it will very helpful for you to understand how traffic is flowing, and it is not that much complicated. It is easy only. And next part, I am going to go with, let me see what is pending now. Let's go with how we can use like cloud router advertisements. Like we have seen this, like we can create custom ranges, but there's one more option. Even you can create custom ranges for like your BGP sessions also. So let me show you that also before I close this video. So if you go to your any session and you have to click, go here and edit BGP session, there is option. If you want to override this, like as of now we are using cloud router advertisement, but if you want to override, you can come here and click override, and again you can create something else like advertise all subnet visible to cloud router, and you can create on custom routes like if you want to. We will see all these things in the next part. I want to make this part short, and if you have any questions, please comment it down, and if you have any issues, I will drop my email ID. We can connect and check. Thank you very much.